What's up, YouTube? Welcome back, family. Good to see you guys. Hope everyone's doing well. What can I say? Another Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Beautiful transmissions, beautiful energies. I don't know. Did you guys notice things a little differently since Sunday, right? So Sunday was very unique. I went to bed and we woke up entirely way too late. Felt like we wasted half the day. That rest and rejuvenation was kind of nice, but then when we stopped and took a step back, looked at the Schumann resonance, the whole actual baseline jumped. Right? Did you guys notice that? The baseline of the Schumann resonance jumped. Frequency lines, right? They remained the same, but they jumped. And what I noticed was a lot of easiness, right? At ease, right? A big comfort pillow, like a big cloud of fluffiness, right? Which is well accepted, right? After the last couple weeks, maybe even the last couple months, right? There's been a density of this fog, right? This heavy, dense, foggy energy that's very deceptive, right? So as that's lifting away, are you guys starting to get out of that and get clear, right? If you haven't quite made it, your time's come, and focus on it this weekend. You'll get out of the muck, if you will, and really ride that wave into that brighter projecting you, okay? So with all that said, we got to get back to the basics. It's that simple, right? We overcomplicate everything, right? Okay, so here we go. The basics. Water. Do you guys drink enough water? Are you staying hydrated? I personally, some days I only get like a half a gallon in lately, and it's been killing me, okay? So I've been doing my diligence over the last week and a half to make sure I get my 2 gallons of water. Very important. Super hydration is super key, right? It's the coolant to the mechanisms of the energy within your body. The more water you have, more energy can flow, less overheating, more transmutation. When you drink it in, you're purifying. When you go out with it, you're cleansing, detoxing, transmuting, right? Very important. Simple. Drink clean water. Distilled water to get the toxins out, to clear the body. Pure spring water, high alkalinity to enhance and enrich the body, okay? Basic, simple. Yeah, got it. Breath. All right, the breath is so important. Focus on the breath. Are you breathing right? Do you take time and do breath work, right? The breath is one of the most symbolical things of life, right? Without the breath, you have no life. So breathe. Focus on your breath at times. Change your rhythms of your energy with your breath. Use the water to transmutate and uplift. Right? Simple. Back to the basics. Treat people how you want to be treated. Right? That one's really basic. It's cliche, doesn't really make sense, but when you live that principle, you treat everything with magnificence and beauty. Everything around you becomes beauty, right? That's the magic radiating out of you, right? You don't have to wait until someone verifies or confirms your experiences and intentions, right? Because you don't need anybody's approval, right? It's for you to experience for you, right? Back to the basics. Don't have the belief that it's happening to you. Have the belief it's happening for you, right? Things happen for you in order for you to understand, transmutate, and change the trajectory, right? Get out of the loop. Start the figure 8. Back to basics. Oh, we having fun yet? Shall we? You guys check out the garden behind me. Yes. Looking good. So, just stepping back here on this Friday afternoon as well to remind you guys, get back to the basics, right? Don't overcomplicate things, right? If you don't overcomplicate your mind, you keep it clear, you keep it free. Well, what does that allow you to do? Receive. See who's paying attention, right? Pinging a pong. Do you guys feel it though? Do you feel the easiness? Do you feel where we've come, right? I think it's so easy. Back to the basics. Good posture. Good posture. You know how much work it takes to hold your stomach in? Hold your arms straight and keep everything within line, right? Good posture. I don't see it practiced very much these days, do you? Just like common sense, eh? So when you have good posture, you're pulling that core in, you're keeping everything tight and in line, okay? If you notice, it's very easy to shrug the shoulders, stick that belly out, right? It's laziness. It's easy to be lazy, okay? Good posture. Basic. You don't even have to go work out. Just practice. Try to have perfect posture at least an hour a day. You'll find it kind of challenging, right? But then once you take your steps, next thing you know, you have good posture everywhere you go. Key. Back to the basics. Here we go. This is the fun one. What do I do with my money? Do I buy Bitcoin? Do I buy silver? Gold? Should I buy property? Invest in yourself. Number one key, invest in yourself. I don't care if that leaves you with nothing, right? Good hygienical practices, right? Whatever you need to have in your household for good hygiene, right? Whatever you need for mind and body, right? Whatever you need scent-wise, candles, incense, right? Take care of yourself. Harmonize yourself with what you've got in your surroundings, okay? Pretty simple. Invest in yourself, right? Don't put everything aside and say, well, this is it. In case this happens, that's going to be it. Well, you're going to wait for that to happen. What if it never happens? Then you waste all this time of investing in yourself. Invest in yourself. Woo! We having fun yet? Pick it up, flip of the coin. My bet's on silver. I've been buying silver like crazy. Shh, don't tell no one. I think the more this message gets out there of the buy the silver, because the silver is going to be worth more than gold, you can't find silver coins anymore, and they got like an $8 markup now, which used to be about $2.50, $3 a piece. Interesting. Okay, what else? Back to the basics of you and me, where we can work it all out, right? Back to the basics. You can work it out with anyone. You can work it out with yourself, right? Key to stepping in the spiritual path, key to understanding the inward self, right, is that you are your biggest critic. You are your biggest judger. Once you start judging yourself, once you forgive yourself, you will see how much you judge others. Once you stop judging others, things will come together. Back to the basics. We're not here to judge. Woo! Back to the basics. Here we go. So, one of the number one tips of advice is gratitude, right? Everyone's in their different spot for whatever reason. They might have drugged themselves there. They might have intentionally went there. Who knows? But you got to have compassion, right? You can't disown anyone because they're not doing the same thing you're doing, right? Back to the basics. You guys having fun yet? You missed it, didn't you? Can you feel it? Are you free in the now? Meow. All right, someone probably just hit the button to quit watching, but if you're still there, I love you, and you are understanding this message. It's back to the basics. Focus on yourself, right? Don't get so caught up in everything that's going on. There's so many pathways, right? Should I invest in a homestead and buy everything to be self-sufficient because the whole grid's going down and money's not gonna be worth anything, right? Like, doing this to yourself is just torture. Put yourself in line. Put your place in line. Put your eggs in different baskets. Did he say baskets? Different baskets. So, if different situations arise, you're ready for the picnic, right? Back to the basics. Go have a picnic. That's real cheap. Get you out of the house. Get you back into nature, right? Back to the basics. Super excited, guys. This weekend I'm going on a waterfall nature extravaganza with one of my buddies from high school, just getting away from the women, the wives, and the kids, and just being free, right? And we're out there where there is no cell phone service, so don't even try it, right? It's going to be good to break loose, but in the same sense, can you break loose in your own regular day-to-day aspects, right? Are you breaking loose? Are you free? Can you free yourself? Truth will set you free, but in obtaining the truth, you will damn near go insane and a little cuckoo-cuckoo. Believe me, been there, done that. So guys, back to the basics. Find something around your area. Take a hike. Go get in a water hole. We're running out of daylight, right? Unfortunately, those days are becoming shorter, okay? And with that, you guys know what happens. I think I read something, in 4 weeks from now, the leaves will be changing. 8 weeks from now will be brisk, cold mornings. And 12 weeks from now will be Christmas. Christmas? These are Christmas? And we all know big things are happening in Christmas. What's happening in Christmas? The planets are aligning, but that's for a different video. Back to the basics, right? Let's focus on the basics. Water, air, wind, fire, earth. The basics. You in the mirror. The basics. All right, guys, love you. Look forward to bringing you guys some nature videos and everything. I'm gonna take some videos this weekend. We're gonna be transmuting a ton of energy. If you're working through a dark circle, just call your boy D. Come in there, swoop, fix that. I mean, we're like lightning fast these days. It's a blessing. Don't want to get egotistical about it, right? I'm very confident in what I can do these days, but another back to the basics. You don't have to be anything. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to change anything. You just have to be the conduit to the Lord. So as you're being the conduit, remember, you don't need to move energy. Remember, you don't need to make all this craziness happen, right? Just allow it to come to you. And that, you'll be better off. So guys, stay awesome, be true, stay you. Till next time, peace.